This is the ultimate and the best Axie Infinity starter team that you can get. Let's begin. Hey everyone, I'm Ahrcéus, GG3 Guildmaster. Let's get straight to the point. This, I believe, is the ultimate starter team that you can get in Axie Infinity. I'm talking about a double aquatic and plant build. Now what this build does is that it gives you three unique things: speed, damage, and absolute defense. The defense here goes to the Plant Axie. Now you don't really have to find these exact cards, but these two cards are what you're gonna need to survive out there. First is the October Treat, basically the pumpkin card, because this gives you 110 shield whenever you activate it out. And there are chances once you're playing the game that you can get two of these cards, and that will be equal to 220 shield, which is just insane if you combine them together. So make sure that you have the October Treat, and then second is the Spicy Surprise. Now the Spicy Surprise disables the target's mouth cards in the next round. Basically, if you use this card on an Axie that makes use of mouth abilities like enemy aquatics, that will be a huge advantage for your team. Now these two cards are really crucial for you to get if you're trying to create this starter build, so make sure that you have these. But also, I have the vegan diet because this gives you a chance to heal yourself while you are giving damage to the enemies. Now there are other cards out there that gives your Axie a massive healing boost, but then again that will not be able to deal damage. So the vegan diet is pretty much good, assuming that you land a shot properly. And these three cards are, and if you have the Prickly Trap, which actually gives you 110 damage and an additional 120% of the damage if you strike last, I believe that that's also a great card for you to have. But then again, you're gonna need the October Treat and the Spicy Surprise. Oh, and this Axie, this is Lewis Hammy, by the way, so Formula 1 7-time world champion. The next is one of the aquatics. Now this will be our mid laner. Now why will this be our mid laner? Because this aquatic has the tail slap. Now this is also known as the Nemo, I believe over here. The tail slap does not make use of any energy. That's why if you have this, especially two of this at the same time, this will give you 2 energy if you have 2 of this at the same time. However, if you only have 1 of this, it will only work if you have another card that you pair this up with, because the tail slap allows you to gain 1 energy if you combo it with another card. Now this gives you 30 damage, which is not really effective, but the energy output is pretty much insane. So the tail slap or the Nemo is really crucial for this one. And for the rest, people, make sure that you have at least 100 plus of damage per card that you have in this Aquatic Axie. This guy here is George Russell, named after George Russell. And I have the Scale Dart because if you use this card on an Axie that has just, let's say, approached last stand, you will be able to get an additional card to use for the next round, which is pretty much insane. And plus 120 damage is nothing to joke about. This thing is sick. We also have the Risky Fish, or yeah, the Risky Fish here, because this applies additional attack damage, I believe, or additional attack when you're attacking plant types, reptiles, or dusks. So this will be really effective if you attack those 3 classes of Axies. Now Risky Fish is really crucial for those types. So these 3 cards are effective to use for your first Aquatic Axie. But if we're gonna talk about this additional card, the Clan Slash, 110 damage is also good with an additional 40 shield, and this would be great if you're attacking beasts, bugs, or mechs. Now beasts are really difficult types to deal with, especially with their strategic damage outputs. So using this Clam Slash against beasts would be really effective. So I also suggest that one. Now the thing is, since Axies are NFTs, it's pretty much difficult to get all these cards at the same time. But if you can get these cards, at least 3 of these cards, that'll be insane for your build. Last but not the least, we have the final aquatic. We're going with a double aquatic and single plant build here, and as much as possible, people, your final Aquatic Axie needs to have the fastest capabilities out there, and also as much as possible, guys, 100 plus damage for all 4 cards. This Axie will be your main DPS. Now we have here Star Shuriken. The target cannot enter last stand if this card brings its HP to 0. This is really crucial, guys. If you're gonna deal a final blow to an enemy, this would be insane. The Star Shuriken will prevent an enemy from entering last stand, so make sure that you add this if you're gonna be aiming for those final shots. We also have the Swift Escape, which is also beneficial if this Axie is the only one left. If you get hit, this will give you additional speed, and that will allow you to possibly strike first and get a clutch. So make sure that you have the Swift Escape as well. And also, just like the previous aquatic, make sure that you have the Risky Fish, because then again, additional attack damage on plants, reptiles, and dusks. Definitely something you would not like to miss. And also we have the Flanking Smack. This will deal 120% damage if this Axie strikes first. So additional damage, the better. So this is our team. Now this is how I positioned the Axies. Of course, our tank, Lewis Hammy, goes in front. He needs to soak up all the damage. Now this is how I positioned the Axies. Now of course, Lewis Hammy, the tank, the plant needs to be in front to soak up all the damage, and then followed by Georgie Russell, the one with the Nemo or the tail slap. This would allow us to actually be able to slap the enemies and additional energies. Lastly, the main DPS, Danny Kvyat. I forgot to mention Danny. This guy will be able to give us as much speed and attack. So this is the ultimate starter team in Axie Infinity. Let's go do one match and let's see how this will work. Okay people, so we're going into an arena match to test out this build, and we have here a bird, beast, and plant setup. Alright, let's see how we can attack. As much as possible, we need to have shield, but we also need to attack later on. But since we're not the first ones, let us make use of the pumpkin treat, and let's try to go and use Risky Fish because we're fighting against a plant here. So the bird has more speed, but we're gonna use, yes, that's right, Risky Fish right there, and we have enough shield to defend our plant. So Lewis Hammy has enough shield to still get 297 there, and let's see if we can attack more. Let's see, Risky Fish. We need a lot of Risky Fish to take this guy down. If we can add Star Shuriken, we're gonna use 3 cards here. I'm not expecting Lewis to survive this, but he did. Amazing. So Risky Fish. Oh, we have targeted the bird, and once the bird goes down, he is gonna be out of commission, their main damage dealer. This gives us the chance to possibly still survive here, but we are gonna need to use some stronger cards. So Star Shuriken once again, and let's go with Scale Dart. At least this will be okay. Now Lewis Hammy will most likely go down. We're gonna expect that. Demise. Oh, that overkill was not what we expected. But then again, we just need to take down the plant. So we have 2 of the aquatics remaining. Okay, they have enough. Oh, 224. Insane. They tried to defend right there, but it wasn't enough. Oh, so this guy made use of 2 pumpkin trees. So I see the trick here. So we're gonna use Tail Slap this time, and let's see if we can use Swift Escape, because we are most likely gonna no. Let's use the Flanking Smack. Alright, I think I'm okay with this one. See? Additional energy would be the trick. Alright, let's see if we can take him down, and we do! Oh no, they're probably saving a lot of energy there to take down our aquatics. So we're gonna use Clam Slash because this has additional damage against the beast. Let's go. So we have additional energy, and let's see if this thing goes down. Amazing. Boom, yes! But we have final stand, and this guy is most likely going to attack us again. But then again, let's just end turn. We're gonna win this anyway. Good game. And that's it. Wow. I can't even believe it. Our 2 Aquatics were untouched by that one, and that was quite an amazing victory. So good game to Team Ham. Definitely enjoyed this this mini arena match. So this is why the double aquatic and plant build is such a beast, no pun intended, in Axie Infinity. So this is why it's the ultimate and the best starting team that you can get. But then again, it's a starter team, so don't expect a lot of great performances in the much professional meta. But yeah, this is it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and always remember, win or lose, good game, GG3 for life.
Game changer, rearrange your strategies. The same way we see you change the strategy. Step up, boy, you're done, my son. Let it rip, come equipped, it's begun. 3, 2, is it about the destination or the journey you find it? When you top that hill, there's still a mountain behind it. All the time the stage around you's changing. So isn't it your business not to just maintain, but change within it? No limits but the ones you place upon yourself. These trophies on your shelf make